Blade. All right, I saved him. You gotta give me credit for that.
I have a drinking problem. When I drink in excess.
ONLYUSEmeBLADE has been well known in the Call of Duty community for over a decade. He is one of the OGs of the COD content creation space to make an impact in the YouTube gaming scene. Yeah. With his trademark, Figure It Out, he hasn't exactly figured it out and rose to stardom like some of the other OGs of his same era.
YouTube, how the fuck you doing? Hey guys, I just want to give you guys a little update. A really big announcement this past week. We had Scooter Braun and Drake. They led our Series A.
Nadeshot took his once unassuming Call of Duty videos and eventually founded 100 Thieves in 2017. Whereas Blade has just moved into the streamer house and is still struggling with alcoholism.
Andy Milonakis on my shit. The star of such great New Line Cinema features as Cinema and my best friend. Waiting. Let's do some triple shots. Hey, bro, I want you to do a triple shot with me, you, and Dane Cook.
Hey, it's only Grope Me Hands. Hey, Grope Me Hands.
Oh, shit.
Only use me hands. I want to talk to only use me hands.
Blade's falling down.
Much the same as he's done for the last couple of years. There is a stark contrast between the two of these.
I just feel like absolute death. I'm 32 years old. I pour Jaeger bombs, drink screwdrivers, and most of you guys used to know me as the dude that stabbed people when they knifed them.
Wait, what? Stab people when they knife them?
Stab people when they knifed them.
Oh, okay. Stab people when they knife them.
Lately, over the last year, because I've been doing what's called drunk streaming, where I sit in front of the computer and people donate money for me to take shots, and I take shots, and I get stupid, and it's a shit show. Instead of being the fucking chill dude that has a crazy outlook on life, plays Call of Duty in a certain way, and makes Sunday Show commentaries and gun game reactions or whatever commentaries, I'm not that anymore. I am known as a fucking drunk. A fucking drunk.
To put that a little into perspective, here we have Nadeshot, currently with 3.1 million subscribers on one of multiple channels, being the CEO of a esports organization, that being 100 Thieves, posting his first video on October 6th, 2010. Let us now compare that to ONLYUSEmeBLADE at a little over 500,000 subscribers, who posted his first video on April 8th, 2009, well over a year and a half before Nadeshot uploaded his first video. Nadeshot is similarly an OG in the Call of Duty content creation space, much like that of Blade. Both have taken obviously very different paths. Today we are going to have a look at ONLYUSEmeBLADE, a CX network streamer that does have a bit of an alcohol problem. His entire streams over the last couple of years have been centered around booze.
Tap water. Oh, that's gonna fix you up for sure.
Tap water, homies.
Tap water, homie. You want some more?
Yeah, please. Holy shit, I got figure it out, nigga.
You want some more water?
Yes, you got that right.
Right.
Tap down your fixtures. Yeah.
ONLYUSEmeBLADE began on YouTube posting Call of Duty montages of him knifing people, eventually leading to him doing various voiceovers and amassing a very large audience. He has always loved Jagermeister and has always been very liberal with drinking on stream.
Layer of the Jaeger tree. Day 2 of the saga. That is so gorgeous, bro. It's gonna be a Jagermeister.
He is self-admitted as a drunk, and his streams over the past year have been entirely focused on booze.
Dude, I would never thought in a million years I would have Anthony Milonakis.
which he is consciously aware of.
But I'm 36 years old, drinking for 10 years. Drinking has never been good for me. I've lost jobs because of it. I've missed important things because of it. Every relationship that I've ever lost since I started drinking, I've lost because of drinking. My last serious girlfriend, pretty much everything was fine, but she did not like me when I was drunk. And the drunk streams at first were amazing. Actually, there's people that still like them. But it's not fresh, it's not new, it's not, you know what I mean? Like when you do it every week, like clockwork, fucking wasted, wake up, ask people what the fuck happened, look at past broadcasts. I can't watch myself. I try to watch a drunk stream like a past highlight thing. It's the most cringeworthy thing ever.
You guys ever heard of ONLYUSEmeBLADE's?
I'm sorry, man.
You guys watch YouTube videos of Call of Duty? That's me.
Oh, really?
Yeah, for sure.
What is it?
Read it.
Only use me blade?
Yeah. I only knife people when I stab them.
Oh, really?
Joel, what are we doing?
He has a tremendous opportunity with this streamer house, and he is well aware that his alcoholism might be interfering with his ability to capitalize on any given opportunity that presents itself, of which there will be many. This opportunity that he has will be nullified if he chooses to continue to drink and get belligerent on stream. His actions in the past could have resulted in dire consequences for himself and for those around him in the instance of him failing to get out of a vehicle when demanded to do so by police. As you can see right here,
No. Nope. 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 No, thank you for the $5 with the season 5 season finale. We'll figure it out, dude. I ain't get out. I ain't get out of shit, bro. You're about over there. Sorry. Sorry, dude. Sorry, dude.
Drop everything. We got one coming.
Bro.
Step out. Drop the gun now. Drop the gun.
as you can see, refusing to get out of a limo in our modern times, especially with such a potentially triggering media donation going on, it could have potentially spelled disaster, as well as potentially catching charges if he were to be prosecuted by a female that he's harassed while blackout drunk, as is this instance.
I did a couple. I didn't hit all of them. Yeah. I'm sorry. I can't really hit that. I'm sorry, but isn't that a good feeling?
You seem fantastical, my man. Yeah, you are. Hi. How you doing? Is it okay if I hug you? You are very soft. Can I grab your back later? Can you grab your back later?
Rub?
Crack your back.
Crack.
What is going on here? What is happening?
You're very soft.
Don't I get chinchilla?
Be honest. Are you a couple? Because the internet and the people love. First off, I think you're beautiful.
Oh, thank you.
I agree.
All right. So let's make it weird, homies. Are you a fan of the Scent Candles?
Scented candles?
The overall sentiment on Reddit has been that he is beyond help and will ultimately succumb to his disease one way or another, with Reddit often prophesizing that it will come sooner rather than later. This, of course, is Reddit speculation and could be entirely avoided if he makes the right decisions moving forward. This recent mushroom trip with Keemstar and Ice in the streamer house has apparently given him enough resolve to try to kick it cold turkey. He says that he's done it before without many side effects and that he can do it again.
First of all, let's discuss the whole cold turkey thing. Almost a year to the day, I traveled to New York with Keem, and we basically cut the alcohol in, got healthy, started working out with me and my boy Overflow. When we did that, I lost a bunch of weight, I felt healthy, I felt great, and we were actually that way for about 5 to 6 months.
Like an idiot, I started drinking again after like 5 to 6 months of sobriety. The reason why I'm bringing that up is because people think that if I quit drinking, I'm gonna die or something. I'm gonna go through like alcohol withdrawals. Like I'm like the guy from, what is that movie called? Leaving Las Vegas. Maybe a little irritable, but I didn't have withdrawals, okay? I didn't have withdrawals. You just did it, you know? You end up feeling healthier, staying hydrated, eating healthier, cutting the bullshit food out of your life, and everything was good.
There are obvious side effects when one quits cold turkey from a daily drinking habit. This video isn't a video to try to bring hate towards Blade, or even say that Blade is beyond help. He seems introspective as of late and really wants to give not drinking a chance. Essentially, that is all he really needs to get started and begin his journey to a sober life. Start the healing process and begin to establish new coping strategies for any stressors. Stressors that traditionally have led him towards alcohol. Blade can turn his story around if he chooses to. Although this streamer house isn't necessarily conducive to Blade's new lifestyle choice, and for all we know, after 2 months of Blade's sobriety, Ice will get the genius idea to exploit him for content, tempting him with booze, and baiting TTS along the whole process. And then therefore Blade could be right back to where he was. Although that's simply speculation and conjecture. Ice did exploit the intervention for TTS throughout Blade's mushroom trip, and this streamer house is just an extension of Ice's career that is built off the backs of some of his most loyal followers. This is reality TV's lowest common denominator, and everyone in the streaming world is aware of it, especially the top tier streamers that have had experience with Ice and the Purple Army, ruining lives since 2015. I'm not so sure that this streamer house is an appropriate environment for Blade considering his newfound sobriety. But I'm sure Blade plans to just figure it out. His time on CX News with Bone Clinks was a perfect showcase of how his alcoholism can interfere with his ability to make decisions.
Next one.
Hello?
Hello, how's it going? You're on CX
Holy
News.
shit. Hey, it's only Grope Me Hands. Hey, yo, Grope Me Hands. Only use me hands. I want to talk to only use me hands.
Blade's falling down.
And while it's great content for Ice's starving community, from one human to another, I sincerely hope you can find sobriety and can find new coping strategies for those stressors that traditionally have led you to alcohol. And I wish you the best of luck. I want to thank you once again for spending a few moments of your day with me. This channel is growing pretty rapidly. I'm going to continue to cover a variety of social phenomenon that's happening not only on YouTube but in real life. And of course, I'm going to continue to follow the CX Network streamers as well as Ice Poseidon's stream, even when he doesn't stream all that often and he hardly goes outside. Last night he was outside, but he did not break even 9,000 viewers. He was a 5K to 7K Andy throughout the entire night, and although he did help one homeless gentleman, and the What It Do streams are what the community was asking for some months ago, it might be a little too late, although there's a ton of plans with this scuff.com, so we'll just have to see how it all plays out. If there's any topics you would like to see me cover, let me know in the comments. As well, any constructive criticism. I know the lighting setup is trash, and I will be getting lights in the near future, but as a very small content creator who does this every day, the finances aren't necessarily flowing, so that will come in due time. In the meantime, I'm just trying to get as much content and as much thorough content done as possible, so please hang in there because it will get better. You guys can watch me grow and grow with me. Also, how many of you are interested in seeing me live stream, just kind of hanging out while I'm doing some editing or some research and seeing where that takes me? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you once again for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.